What's up, y'all? It's your boy Prince Black Magic Damons, and I'm here with my boys from Hood Films on a personal, exclusive interview that you can only get from these guys, Hood Films. So check them out.
First question is, how did you end up being a music producer?
Well, I ended up being a music producer just kind of organically. It started to happen because as a child I would play musical instruments. I would get musical instruments as gifts. Every Christmas I would get a new musical instrument, and my brother would too. And my brother wouldn't really stick with his instrument, so each year I ended up playing my instrument and his instrument. So each year I gained another instrument, and I ended up playing about 13, 14 instruments. And so naturally I wanted to be able to put all of those sounds together and sound like one band. So I found that as a music producer I could do that. I could play the piano, then the guitar and the drums and all of these things. So it just kind of organically happened, and it's just always been my passion ever since I was about 4 or 5 years old, ever since I can remember.
So how did you get the name Black Magic?
Oh, the name Black Magic, despite what a lot of people think, I actually got that name from my old college roommate. And then after that day, they said, "Oh, you work the magic." And so they started to call me Black Magic. And rewind, my old roommate used to call me Black Magic. So I was like, okay, maybe this name is supposed to stick. And there you have it, Black Magic.
Now, is there a difference between Black Magic and Prince Damons?
Prince Damons is a little more laid back, quiet, reserved, kind of to myself. I really don't like the spotlight. I like to just kind of do what I do. If you know I do it, fine. If you don't know, I'm not going to say anything about it. Black Magic is a little more, he has a little more flair to him, a little more showmanship, and he's that guy that you'll see on stage singing to a lady without any fear, without any reservations. And Black Magic is my creative side, the person that I am in the studio and the person I am on stage, and there's no fear to who I am. So that's what I would say. Prince Damons is a little more just, you know, the country boy that grew up in Mississippi, just a regular old guy. And Black Magic, I guess he's a little more lights, camera, action.
So what do you like to do outside of your music?
Outside of my music, I don't get to do much outside of my music, but when I do, I like to go horseback riding, I like bowling, I like to shoot ball occasionally when I get a chance, go to the gym, and I like cooking. All the men in my family like to cook, so those are pretty much the things I think about doing that I don't get to do so often. Yeah.
Okay, well, can you name some of the people and the projects that you worked with in the past, and what are you working on now?
In the past, man, I worked with a lot of people. I started off as a ghostwriter, which basically is what the name is. You're a ghost, you're invisible. So I would write music and make beats, and I would get paid for it, and somebody else would put their name on it. You know? So I started off doing that. You know, I was doing work for a lot of pop artists back in the day that was affiliated with Zamba, with Jive, and that whole side of music. So it was like your Britney Spears and Backstreet Boys and NSYNC, 98 Degrees. I was doing like a lot of pop tracks and stuff because that's what was happening back in the, like around 2000, 2000.
So how does it feel to be nominated at Damons Best New Producer of the Year?
Oh man, you know, when my manager called me and told me that I was nominated for Best New Producer of the Year, it was kind of like, okay. I don't think I really got it at first, how big that was and like how many people they had to pick from and how they narrowed it down to just 5 of us. So it hasn't fully set in just yet, but I'm honored and I'm flattered. And yeah, I'm just flattered. I'm flattered, and I know there's so many other people that they could have picked. And it's good to see, you know, some of my hard work paying off because I've been doing this for a long time, you know.
So how are you dealing with being so highly in demand lately as a hobby music producer in this industry?
I didn't know I was highly in demand, but I guess I am starting to be somewhat in demand, and again, I'm flattered by it, and I'm just thankful. I'm thankful because there was a time when I couldn't find work. I was barely getting by with keeping the lights on in the house and gas in the car. So I'm flattered that now people are starting to recognize my music and appreciate it. And I'm even more so appreciative that people aren't, they're not just boxing me into the hip hop category or just the soul category anymore. I'm starting to do a lot more rock, pop, country, all of that, because I enjoy doing that as a music producer, because when I'm an artist, I'm a soul artist, and that's all I do, is soul music. But as a producer, I can put on the hat of different people and have a different sound, and I like doing that. And doing the research, and it's just, I'm flattered, and I'm just, I'm thankful, you know, I'm thankful just that people are showing up, and it's really amazing when you start a song and people start to scream like they know the song before you even sing the first word. That's really a good feeling. I think any artist appreciates that, and I'm no different. I'm just, you know, I'm flattered, and yeah, I'm grateful for my fans, and I'm still getting used to it. I'm so used to being behind the scenes and being in front of the camera and in the front of the stage, and remembering I actually have to interact with the audience now is all new to me. But I think I was born to do this. It's just kind of been a natural process. So I've been taught by some of the best. I mean, I toured with Lenny Williams, and I toured with Archie Bell from Archie Bell and the Drells. So two of the best to ever do it. I learned a lot from watching them and how they interact with the crowd. And you know, I'm just grateful, and I'm just taking it one day at a time.
How does it feel when you hear one of your songs on the radio?
When I hear one of my songs on the radio, every time it's like the first time. Every time I'm like, oh man, it's my song. It kind of, you know, my heart starts to beat a little faster. I kind of smile a little bit, and especially when like I see other people reacting to the music. I was at a carnival hanging out a little bit about a month ago, and the DJ was spinning a song that I produced and wrote, and everybody was singing the song and dancing to it, and I thought that was really, really cool, and even cooler that they didn't know that I produced and wrote it. And it's a cool feeling. It's really a cool feeling, and I think it's just a matter of you're thankful that people are appreciating your music and it's getting out to the masses, because radio is such a powerful tool.
Thank you for this exclusive interview.
Thank you for having me.
I can't wait to hear the album and wait till it drops. Yeah. But I'd like to thank you again.
Thanks for having me. And you know, you can check out my music. Go to Reverb Nation, Prince Damons. Prince blkmagic Damons. Facebook.com/Prince Damons. The fan page is Prince Damons Music. Twitter, Prince Damons. Everything Prince Damons. Google me. Look it up. All right. Thank y'all so much for having me.
Is it possible we could hear some of a sample of your music?
Yeah, we can do that. We can do that.
To an angel from above, yeah. God must have known that I needed someone to teach me how to love, how to love.
Official album preview.